All right, folks, good morning. All right, give me 1 second, folks. Just need to fix something really quickly here. 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get started here. So for today, Tuesday, May 27th, obviously it's after Memorial Day, so hopefully everyone had a good Memorial Day weekend. We did have Fed Chairman Powell speaking on Sunday, just as a side note. All right, so for Tuesday today, we have the following. Earlier today, we had FOMC member Kashkari speaking. At 8:30 a.m., we have core durable goods orders and durable goods orders. Both are moderately important reports. They already came out. 9 a.m., we just had HPI month over month and the S&P CS Composite 20 HPI year over year. All right, so the more important reports actually came in better than expected according to the numbers, and the less important reports came in softer than expected. At 10 a.m., we're going to have CB consumer confidence, which is moderately important. After that, we'll have some other FOMC members speaking, but it'll be after market close at 8 p.m. and then at 10 p.m. So essentially, all we have left is the news at 10 a.m. and then that's it. All right, taking a look at the markets, we have gapped higher since the close on Friday. The QQQ ETF poised to open substantially higher. Let's look at this in context. So we're basically going to be trading or opening close to the middle or the upper third of the, I would say the upper third of the range we've seen since May the 12th. So that's after we had a decline, and now we're right back up. Okay, so kind of following that same pattern that we've been seeing recently, where you have these periods when the market goes down, but then it recovers that and then some. All right. As far as the action we saw on Friday, it was markets that opened down, as you can see, off of some comments about Apple and also about tariffs. But as you can see, for the most part, we went up. Now we've gapped higher over the weekend. All right. Now that being said, let's take a look at what we found on Friday. So we did find Starbucks. It didn't work out for us. The Starbucks did eventually go up to almost to target number two, which was 84.87. But after our entry, we did see a very sharp decline. Sorry, over here. We saw a quick decline in the price, and then ultimately the stock was able to turn around and continue to go up. So the price action was not what we were looking for, therefore it made things difficult. All right, looking at the pre-market, here's what we have so far. First up, we have ASST, which is presently up 5.8, 5 point, let's just say 6%, 6.5% on 2.5 million shares, at least $1 per share. It does need to stay above that 2%, or sorry, 6% up. So we'll keep an eye on that. But as of right now, ASST is qualified. So we'll add that to our list. All right, next up is BDRX. And that is presently only up 2.6%, so that does not qualify. We'll skip it. Let's check BTAI, which is presently up, sorry, down 2.616%. So at a larger pre-market move, but not where it should be at the moment. So we'll skip. Next up is HOLO, which is presently up 18.7% on 6.1 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that to our radar, HOLO. Sorry, 1 second again. Adjusting my screen. Okay, there we go. All right, next up is IMNN, which is currently down 30% on 4.1 million shares, but it's under $1 per share, so we can't do anything with it. We'll skip. Next up is JTAI, presently up 7% on 2.3 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that to our radar, JTAI. Next up is LAES, presently up 8% on 2.6 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead, add that to our list. Next up is LTRY, presently up 18% on 1.3 million shares. It's at least $1 per share, so we'll go ahead and add that to our list. Next up is NAOV, and that's not up enough, only 4.4%, so we'll skip that. Next up is NVDA. Okay, let's check NVDL. Okay, NVDL is almost up 6%, but not enough. So worth thinking about, but not quite qualified. MVTS, that's like 0.9%. Let's see, Oklo, I think. No, that's NYSE stock. Palantir, I'm sure that's not up enough, and it's not. QBT, no. QUBT, let's see. That's currently up 6.24% on 1.9 million shares, at least $1 per share, so we'll add QUBT to our list. Next up is RCKT, which is currently down 63.64% on 3.3 million shares. It's at least $1 per share, so RCKT will be added. Next up is RGTI, which is currently up 7.7% on 5.4 million shares, at least $1 per share, so we'll add RGTI to our list. Next up is SBET, which is presently up about 400% plus on 19.5 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. Trading higher after the company announced a $425 million private placement where it will use the proceeds to adopt an Ethereum treasury strategy. Okay, so that's that, SBET. And let's see, and that's it. All right, so let me post these into the chat. Now, if you folks see any other stocks meeting all four criteria other than the ones we already mentioned, of course, let me know in the chat. And the four criteria are: it must be a NASDAQ listed stock trading at least $1 per share in the current pre-market session, must have achieved at least a 6% price change at the moment, which can be positive or negative, and at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume. So if you see any other stocks meeting all criteria, let me know in the chat. So I see FAAS is mentioned, and that's currently up 55.1%, 38.5 million shares, just barely above $1. So it's right on the cusp. So this one might disqualify itself after I put this in, but since it is qualified now, we will. DJT is currently, was up, now it's down. So it just was up to 30, now we're right back down, so I'm not sure what happened there. Let me see what happened. Let's see, announced approximately 2.5 billion Bitcoin treasury deal. Operator, okay. Announced today is entered into subscription agreements with approximately 50 institutional investors, under which the company agreed to issue um, and sell approximately 1.5 billion in the company's common stock and 1 billion in principal amount uh, in 0% convertible senior notes for gross proceeds of an aggregate approximately $2.5 billion in a private placement offering. Okay. So apparently this will dilute the shares. I'm guessing that's the reason for the movement. So either way, it's either going to be up or down. I'm assuming this is dilution. So currently down about 10% on 5.6 million shares, and it's over $1 per share. So we'll add that. And let's see, Zena, Zena, that's currently up 8.8% on 1.1 million shares, and it's at least $1 per share. So we'll add ZENA, and then we've got PDD, which is currently down 17.5% on 8.7 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add PDD to the list. All right, folks, so that's it for today. We'll go ahead and wrap up for the pre-market pulse. Please be sure to like the video. I see we have 6 likes, more than 6 people watching, so please be sure to hit that like button. It greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you get notifications. And if anyone's watching this video on a replay and you're not familiar with our company, check out fundertrading.com, our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for those of you who are part of the program, I'll see you there in the coaching room in about 13 minutes. We'll pick up for today's trading session. Okay, folks, have a great trading day, and I'll see you for tomorrow's pre-market pulse. Take care.